Okay, so I had heard beforehand and saw today that the official first trailer for oh my gosh, Birds of Prey um, dropped today. So I'm going to check it out. The other two teasers that I saw were just really not a whole lot of. It was just not a whole lot of substance to it. So, I mean, it caught. Obviously, we see Harley. We see someone who I thought was Huntress because she had this crossbow, and someone confirmed that it was Huntress. So I'm hoping that we'll get a little bit more of an idea as to what is in this trailer. So let's check it out. Is that Huntress? Wait, is that Ewan McGregor? Is that Rosie Perez? Oh. Hmm. Oh, a lot of names here. I'm gonna have to go back and. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, so let's go back here and look at these names. Never call a woman chick, please. Harley, no. I call us chicks all the time. Let's see. Sorry, I meant to pause that before. I was trying to see this. Okay, yeah. So it is Rosie Perez. McGregor. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. That name. She's played in something before that I've even watched a trailer with her in it recently, and someone told me who she was, and then I went and forgot. Anyway, okay. So yeah, I mean, this looks. It looks like it will be decent fun. I don't know. I'm not. But it doesn't look to me like something that's going to just completely blow me away. And it's mostly because I'm not the hugest fan of Harley Quinn. Didn't she make her first appearance in the animated TV show, the Batman animated show? She got annoying. She was aggravating after a while. I mean, sometimes she was funny, but then other times it was just like, oh, please be quiet. You just that voice is annoying. Your whole presence is annoying, and so it wasn't quite as bad when I watched Suicide Squad. But I have a feeling that since this movie is going to be pretty much mostly Harley, and that voice, she's got that voice down pat pretty much. I mean, she sounds very similar to the girl that voiced her in the show. But I have a feeling that after a while, it's going to wear a little thin. It's going to get just kind of like grating on my nerves more than anything else. And also, she definitely seems to be overacting in this. But I get that that's the character. That's the way the character is. For me personally, that's kind of just, it's kind of it just rubs me wrong after a while. It gets old, and and it irritates me more than it entertains me. I guess that's a good way to put it. So I don't know. I will watch this. I am not sure if I will watch this on the big screen, even though it seems to be something that would be great to watch on the big screen. I just don't know. It depends what else is playing at the time, and it also depends, of course, on what is going on personally at the time, whether I have, whether I can spare a few hours out of the day to go watch it. The trailer itself wasn't too. It's clocking in at about, okay, no, see, I've got this at 1:45, but it goes on a little bit more. She throws the bomb out of the vehicle. Okay, it's right at about a 2-minute trailer. It's coming out February 2020. That's news to me. I thought it was going to be coming out like in the spring or something. Yeah, February's not. I've mentioned before, February's not prime movie screening real estate time frame. Whatever, it's just not. But Black Panther came out in February, and it did great, but I think that was more because it was an MCU film. MCU films are going to generally do great no matter what time of the year they come out. So can't really look to Black Panther as an example of films doing great in February. So this one will probably do okay just because it's DC. I know it's got a fan base, and so I think it's going to do decently. But it's too early to tell how good of a film it's going to be. Definitely looks like there's going to be a lot of action, sassy dialogue, strong women, and it seems to me like the men are being portrayed as the bad people here so far from what we've seen. I don't know how much of like a villain Harley and her group of people are going to be, or if they're going to be more like anti-heroes. So obviously she was more of an anti-hero in Suicide Squad. I'm getting the sense that's going to be the same thing here. She's going to be like that. So she'll be a character that fans can, root for. They want her to be okay. They want her team to be okay. I don't know who's playing Huntress. Huntress is who I'm more curious to see than anybody else, because I've never really seen Huntress portrayed on the big screen. I don't think she's been on the big screen at all. No, I don't think so. A Huntress movie would be really cool, like Huntress how she was in the comic books, when her little segment would come, I think after Wonder Woman. There was a little small segment in the back of the comics with Huntress, and I always really enjoyed those quite a bit. I would love to see that brought to the big screen. Anyway, that's a tangent. Sorry. So, okay, well, that's all I can think of to say about this for now. I am going to sign off and go do some work before I return back to watch another trailer. Okay, guys, later.